Good morning, everybody. I hope everybody's doing well. Today I'm going to be working on this pole saw attachment here, the chainsaw attachment. A while back, this is the weed whacker my buddy gave me, and it came with the chainsaw attachment on it. And I needed it as a weed whacker more than I needed the saw, but I'm starting to realize now there's some tree branches I want to cut in the yard here. So today I want to see if I could get it working. So far what I did was I took a Allen socket, and I put it in the end here, and I could spin it. It spins fine. I don't know if I had a stripped gear in there. Maybe something got caught in there on them. I'm not sure. There's a little bit of leaves and debris started coming out when I started spinning this. So what we're going to do today is I want to take this cover off here and see what's going on in there exactly. If it has a stripped gear or what. Okay, so the first thing we have to do is we have to pop off the oil reservoir here. And it has, what should it have? 1, 2, 3 Torx screws that hold this on here. So we're going to pop that off first. And then we'll turn it over and I'll show you the nut. We have to take the nut off. Yeah, it's the wrong socket. There. Make sure you're on. You can see a little something going on here. So I'll pop these off. You know what? I should have really cleaned this whole thing off first. That's what you really want to do. But I didn't. It's not that dirty, but I'll clean the stuff off as we go. It has 4 screws that hold it. I found a diagram on the internet of all the parts that are in here. So parts are available for it. Okay, so it has the I guess this hose just goes right into the reservoir, it looks like. And it has like a grommet down here that goes into the it goes down into the reservoir here to suck the oil in. So we'll put this off to the side. I'm gonna have to clean this all up and everything. And we'll flip her over here. Now this is the, I loosened it up already. It was on there pretty good. This is the chain adjustment. And it also holds the cover on. Oh, wow. Yeah, I'm thinking this must just be dirty, and that's why maybe it stopped running. I don't know. It's not that dirty. I don't see any sticks in there that would have locked it up from working. Okay, I'm going to clean everything up, and then we'll get back to it, see what's going on. Okay, so I cleaned everything out. And I checked the gear here, and it's not stripped or anything. This is the gear that drives the chain. So what I do is I stuck a pair of channel locks on here, and I'm trying to twist it back and forth. Okay, so it stopped recording while I was talking before. I don't know why. I have it on airplane mode, so no phone calls was able to disturb it. So I don't know what happened with that. Anyway, this reservoir here, I didn't have to take it off to get this cover off, but it was good that I took it off anyway. Made sure everything was clean in there and the hose wasn't broken to the oiler. So we're going to continue now to put it together. Okay, so let me get my other glove on now. I can't work the phone with the gloves on. And we're going to put the chain and bar back on and the cover back on, and then I'll put it on the machine off camera and see where we stand. So everything's pretty clean here. It's not bad. Probably would have been easier to do this in the vise, but then you can't see what I'm doing. If you could even see what I'm doing now. I pull this pretty tight here. Sort of staying on. Plop this cover on. Where the heck did I see that adjustment for the chain? Yeah, it's right out front here. There's a screw, and that's how you adjust the chain. The chain was pretty tight. Now I'm wondering if the chain was over tightened. I don't know. It could be. What we're gonna do is, like I said, I'll put it back together, and then I'll go pick a branch we could cut and see how it does. On there pretty good. I'll get a screwdriver and loosen the chain up some. It was really tight. Let's see. So you want to tighten it up like that. Make sure the adjuster works. Make sure I got this together right. So just snug this up a little bit like that. And then you get a screwdriver right there. Chain seems to be a little tight. You want to hold the bar up when you tighten the lock nut. In other words, when you cut wood and the wood's down here and you're cutting down, so you want to hold this up and then tighten up your screw, your retaining nut here, lock nut, whatever you want to call it. Chain's a little too tight for my liking. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and loosen the chain a little bit, and then I'll assemble it, and I'll go pick a branch we could cut down with it. Okay, so I connected everything on here. It's a mile long, and I walked around. I was just going to try to just cut one little branch down. It just stopped working. And it seems to be, to me, that the problem is the cable drive. Either this portion here, and I don't think it's this portion here because I've been running the weed whacker on it. No, I'm sorry. Yeah, there's so many sections. Now I'm confused. This section? Well, anyway, something's going on with the cable. I'm gonna have to take this apart again and see what's going on. I'm thinking it's the part that goes. Okay, so I found the problem. It's this extension piece, and what it is let me try getting the shade, where it hooks up to the other extension that goes to the machine. You might be able to see it in there. Anyway, it's made out of some kind of crappy whatever, and the cable is just spinning it in there. It's not like holding up. So what I did was I took the saw and I just stuck it on the other attachment here. In other words, that extension came out of here to the saw, so I eliminated that. I went and cut a small branch with it and it worked, but the only problem is now it's kind of short, but I can always climb a ladder. I mean, I'll have use for this. I can still use it. I'll go set up the camera and I'll cut down the branch over here just so you can see that it works. And it's a shame too, it started happening to him, I don't know, the first day he was using it. I could see it happening after about 3 or 4 years of using it, but, well, that's the way they make stuff today. Works good. There goes my glasses. Once again. Well, if anybody has one of these, and your saw stops working, then you know what to look for. First thing to look for. Alright, that's it for today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.